Welcome back, Cracked fans. We are here live after the finals with, what I'm going to go ahead and say it, the guy who's most likely to be named the most outstanding player of this tournament, a 6-2, 6-1 winner today at two singles, and I believe undefeated on the week for the Trojans, Daniel Cuikerman. Daniel, first of all, congratulations to you and your team. Let's start with this finals match for you. You come out with Riley. It was the all-important doubles point. We said from the get-go, you know, because both your teams so deep, to find 4 singles wins is going to be really difficult. How much was your team, you know, amped up, prepared for that doubles point, and ultimately, how much did it mean when you and Riley took that 7-6 set at 1 to clinch it?
First of all, we all knew it was really important, the doubles point. I mean, the UNC is a very deep team. They are good throughout all 1 to 6. So we knew we gotta go out here and just perform real well. I'm happy that the number 2 doubles took initiative and won 6-2. Riley and I held serve. We both of the team held serve until the tiebreak, and we actually got a mini on until 5-2. Riley hit a big return, and we managed to break back and somehow won 7-5 in the breaker. So that gave us a huge boost for singles, and it was really important. I know if without the doubles point we would win today. So it's just...
Yeah, and for your team, you know, you played 2 singles this week. You also stepped up, played 1 against Stanford, beating Axel Geller comfortably in straight sets. You played so well all weekend long, if you don't mind me saying. But for you in particular, knowing the effort, Brandon Holt, who's been sick all week, his effort to get you guys that win ended up. Oh, the whole. We'll take it. Thank you for grabbing the mic more. And by the way, congratulations to you. That's great. All that, leave it all in. Yeah, so for you guys, Brandon being sick, and by the way, you're about 2 minutes away from being sick, so we'll try and speed this up. Can you talk about what it, you know, for you guys to see him give that effort, help you guys take at 2 doubles, and then even though he lost today at 1 singles, just to have him in the lineup, what that meant?
Brandon has been balling all week. I mean, he's been in a big trouble to play today. We're not sure if he's gonna be able to play, but he gave all his heart today, and I'm very proud of him. He almost with 1 leg, he gave all he had in the doubles, and singles. I know he balls super hard, and if Brandon retires, it means that he actually can't anymore, and I'm super proud of him, and without him we wouldn't win today, so all credit to Brandon.
Yeah, and you can tell even though that was the 1 point for you guys, everyone playing in their usual positions. As assistant coach Chris Quinto walks by, congratulations to you, coach, as well. Associate head coach, excuse me. That's why I got the A wrong. But for you in particular, all week long, again, you stepped up to play 1 against Axel. That was working. Yesterday against Styler, you lose a first set 6-1. I don't think anyone saw that coming. 2 deuce points in those first 2 games of the second set. You come back, flip the script there. What about this Wisconsin environment brought out your best tennis?
Yesterday was one of the biggest comeback of college tennis, at least this season so far. I mean, we're 3-0 down, we're 5 first sets in all courts down, and for myself, I was only next to Brandon, but for myself, I was just fighting. You know, I wasn't playing my best, and Styler played very well. He played aggressive. He has big serve, so I'm happy. Like I came back and somehow won the second. In the breaker, and got the clinch for this amazing team. I mean, couldn't ask for better support than these guys. But yeah, it was a super exciting week for me, especially.
Yeah, I know for you. And last 2 questions, I know you want to go celebrate. You're the #1 player in the country right now in the ITA singles rankings. You're also playing 2 singles for your team. Now, some people may have an ego about something like that, but you have Brandon in front of you. I'm sure you understand, you know, playing 2. But with how you stepped up this week, you know. Was it the confidence because you just were rock solid on these indoor courts? You know, being the #1 player in the country, do you feel like it's legitimate now? You legitimize that thought, and does that give you extra confidence coming into these matches?
I wouldn't say like I can't say like if I deserve it or not. I mean, it's not my decision. I'm just out here playing my tennis and competing as hard as I can. And about the #2 singles players, I mean, I'm after Brandon Holt. It's one of the best players in the country, if not the best. We don't have ego towards each other. We are very supportive, understanding. I mean, he was the #1 singles for the past 3 years. I've been the #2 singles for the past 2 years. This is the 3rd year, so it's as long as we win as a team, it doesn't matter even if I play 6 or don't play, as long as we win. So
yeah, and obviously that was the case today. Last question for you. Obviously, new head coach this year and head coach Brett Macy. Normally that takes some transition, getting used to each other, but you bring back a lot of returners, and you guys seem to have gotten off to a rollicking start. Can you talk a little bit about that transition, then ultimately what a title like this does for your team moving forward?
I mean, it was very different. Like, it was a very weird adjustment for us. I mean, Peter has been many years the head coach of USC, and we all love him so much. He's like a second dad for me. And I actually got recruited by Brett Macy for Texas Tech, and I knew him a little bit before, but he's a great guy. He's a great coach. I'm very happy that I'm under him right now. I mean, it's very tough to say goodbye to one of the most important guys in my college tennis careers. But I mean, we're all in a great. I'm talking to Peter a lot. I'm talking to Brett a lot. I mean, it's a very comfortable situation, and I'm very happy to have everybody around me in this team.
Sure. Last question. We've been calling you the Kooky Monster in our booth the entire time. Have you heard that one before? And what are your thoughts?
I mean, my Israeli name is Cukierman, so nobody in America can spell it, so pronounce it. So they've been pretty creative with the names so far. So I've been called Dudisela, I've been called Cookie Monster, and called many names. So I don't mind however you want to call me, you can call me.
Yeah, I mean, either way, you should be in charge because you just, don't deserve any slack from your teammates. You were so great all week long, as I mentioned at the top. My pick for most outstanding player, Daniel Cuikerman, National Championship. Congratulations, man, and good luck this season.